In our last video, we were in Rochester, New York. We strolled the streets of the downtown, checking out many of the historic buildings. And of course, we checked out the beautiful High Falls district and explored the neighborhood arts district. In this video,
we're in Cocoa Village, Florida.
For context, we visited Cocoa Village in September of 2025. The city of Cocoa is approximately 1 hour from the metropolitan area of Orlando.
So today we're in Cocoa Village, which is the historic downtown section of Cocoa, Florida. Not to be confused with Cocoa Beach. This is on the intercoastal waterway along the Indian River. So it looks like a really cute, charming place, and we're excited to check it out. We started our journey in Cocoa Riverfront Park, which is 10 acres along the Indian River. This park was great, and it had a stage and hosts a variety of events. This area was first founded by fishermen around 1860, and the first commercial building was erected in 1881. It was originally known as Indian River City, but the U.S. Postal Service said that was too long of a name to use on a postmark. This block is one of the newer areas of downtown. It opened in 2015 and houses many restaurants and bars. It was designed to really bring young people to downtown.
If you're new to our channel, our game plan here is, well, there really isn't a game plan. We go park somewhere downtown, preferably by the water, and then we just take off and explore all the streets and the side streets.
The Travis & Company hardware store was built in 1909. It housed a hardware store, furniture store, and dry goods store. It is run by the original owner's great-grandson, and of note, it has never had air conditioning.
Given that it was pushing mid-90s on this late September day, that sounds awful.
Here's the Hindle Building, built in 1907 as an ice cream parlor and soda shop. The Orange Building was built in 1893 as the Brevard County State Bank. Back to some history. The city was known as Cocoa by 1884, although the origins of that name are disputed. The business district was destroyed by fire in 1890, but rebuilt and the city officially chartered in 1895. The historic downtown district is known as Cocoa Village. It was revitalized in the 1970s to bring shopping, bars, restaurants, and the park to downtown.
Yes, on that note, if you tuned in hoping to see Cocoa Beach, you will not find it in this video. As with all of our videos, we really focus on exploring the historic downtowns.
Tucked away behind these trees is the Village Beer Garden, which opened in 2018 in the old Railroad Emporium Arcade. The Porcher family moved into this home considered the grandest one in Cocoa in 1916 and lived there until 1939. It's a 10-bedroom, 4.5-bath house. It served as a hotel for a short time, but was purchased by the city in 1945 and became City Hall. And right next door is St. Mark's Episcopal Church, built in 1886. This church was the site of the very first Christmas tree ever seen in Cocoa Village, Christmas Eve, 1886. Across the street, you see the White House with the turret. This is the Parish Grove Inn, built in 1891. It was originally located over a half-mile south of Cocoa. It was moved to this location in 2002 by barge when it was saved from destruction. The Derby Street Chapel was built between 1916 and 1920 as a Seventh-day Adventist church. In 1964, it was sold to the First Baptist Church of Cocoa, shown next door, who still owns it. It's a venue for weddings and other events. In a former church building sits the Magnolia Hall Women's Club. This is a volunteer community organization created in 1922. They focus on literacy and projects that foster education. Cocoa was impacted by the Great Freeze of 1894, which we've talked about in some of our other Florida videos. The winter destroyed the citrus crop and caused the population to drop to only 382. Over the years, the population continued to grow. The space industry in the 1960s led to significant growth, and today the population is about 19,000.
Admittedly, we went quite a ways from the core of the downtown, so here we are working our way back to the heart of it via Brevard Street, which is arguably the main street of the historic downtown.
The Masonic Temple shown here was constructed in 1919 with a bank and the post office on the first floor. It was rumored to have housed a very popular speakeasy during Prohibition.
At the time of our visit, the downtown was gearing up for a Sip and Stroll festival.
The Cocoa Village Playhouse originally opened in 1924 as the Aladdin Theater, which showed silent movies. Since 1989, it's been a community playhouse with local volunteer performers.
We did attend a play during our visit, and here's a quick look at the inside. There's a lot of street art throughout this video, and if, like us, you enjoy that kind of thing, towards the end of the video we will have a dedicated section. Check out this clock in this courtyard area.
And this courtyard is known as Mertice Tharp Square, named after a woman who did a lot to improve Cocoa Village.
And here you get a glimpse of Cocoa City Hall. My beer dar was working fine. I found a local brewery.
After a few local beers, we finished filming and then made our way to Kreiderman's Barbecue. We would highly recommend. They are open until 6:30 at night or until they run out, and they were lined up around the corner.
Up next is the local street art section we promised, and then we will be back to wrap this one up. We apologize in advance for our wrap-up that's coming up, but the wind got significantly worse as the day progressed, and I did my best to clean it up for you. Thanks for watching. Alright, what do you think of Cocoa Village, Florida?
I loved Cocoa Village. It's small but so charming. Loved the downtown. There's a lot going on in an old theater, which we're going to a play tonight, so I'm excited to see the inside of it. I just thought this was a really great little city.
Yeah, coastal Florida seldom disappoints. This little town is barely a dot on the map, and this historic village is awesome. I'm guessing most people cross the bridge and go over to Cocoa